Hello everybody and welcome back. Got another episode of Tape to Tape here for you. Gonna hop right into some campaign gameplay. If you saw last episode, we did not fare very well in Expert at all. Probably single-handedly the worst day of Tape to Tape I have ever played. At the same time, again, I realize that we're on Expert mode and it's not supposed to be easy. Totally get it. It just felt way more difficult than it ever has in the past. Again, I feel like in previous episodes we've made it to Act 2 relatively easily. But obviously with our last video, we could not seem to make it past the officials once, and I mean, we could barely make it past our elite games there, so gonna have to see. Like I kind of mentioned before, we're gonna give expert mode another go here, but it might be that we need to farm standard mode a little bit for some rubber so we can continually kind of upgrade Angus here. We'll see how this one plays out a little bit. Start this fresh Act 1 run here, so we're gonna go with Dash again just to give the team some versatility. We have the option of Rory, we have Kelly, and Calvin. This is probably the worst Kelly I've seen. Again, I think in the last video, maybe it was the video before, I did not realize that your superstars can actually have varying stats. I thought it was just a bench warmer thing. You can see here that we have 0 shot power on Kelly with 2 checking. Obviously her speed's a little less than what we've seen before. She doesn't have a single green stat, which kind of sucks. Calvin's still pretty on par, but I do not like the yo-yo ability. I am no good with it, and I don't really want to practice it right now. I just want to get kind of rolling with what we know. I will grab Tomahawk here from Rory, reunite the brothers yet again, and see if we can get anywhere. Obviously, not too bad for bench warmer stats here. We do have 2 red stats, Mark Bench with 19 speed and Stu Stumple with 19 accuracy. Both of those are the ones that I would want least as red stats, so we got to focus on getting these guys a little better here. Camps and the overall using rest are probably going to be pretty important, which is going to line up perfectly actually with our can of worms here. So if we get Angus double benefits from resting at campsites, he's going to get 6 overall, whereas everybody else is going to get 3 overall. So we're going to start off. It's going to be pretty attribute heavy to start the looks of this run. We'll see how it goes. Going to pop into a challenge game here. Again, these haven't been particularly difficult. Where we're struggling is the elite games, specifically with Greasy Lettuce, but even the last time we played Top Cheese, it was no walk in the park either. So we'll see how it goes here. Pop into the game and see how far we can make it. I'd love to get to Act 2, but at this point, honestly, I would love to beat Greasy Lettuce once, or just beat, I guess beating the officials would be Act 2, but I would love to beat Greasy Lettuce once, even just make it through our 2 elite games at this point. But again, it's gonna do, if I'm playing this way again, where I'm just having my passes sink me, I think I gotta play a little slower and a little smarter this time, because again, every time I make a pass, I'm passing into somebody's legs. Gotta be a little smarter. It was a good shot. Just off the post there. Not good enough, but it was a good shot. Trying to be a little conscious right now of my defensive positioning there. I'm gonna flip to Angus, because I didn't feel like I would have been able to get it to Rory cleanly. Nice little pass there. Trying to get some space. Ooh, did not see him. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wow. Not off to a good start at all, guys. I think this might be the first time ever that I am playing without a very first talent. I honestly didn't even know that was possible. Makes sense that it is, but this is going to be an uphill battle already to start. We do not have an additional talent here. Makes me very curious about going to this event just so we can pick one up. But again, I want to just kind of stick to what our initial kind of setup is and going can of worms, boosting overall for our bench warmers. We got really lucky in getting the meatballs here. I feel like this is the easiest elite team that we could possibly play. So hopefully we can get a talent here. Ideally would be one that's going to get us a couple of talents for each one of our bench warmers, but I think that's actually an artifact that gives us that, which would make sense. Looking for a companion puck, or what was the other one? I don't remember the one that is defensive abilities, but we'll take a random skill at this point too, something that's going to be able to stack on our guys here, but we'll see. I'm just going for checks that aren't there at this point. You can see this one guy's trying to set up for a slapper. Alright, let's play the game here, guys. Let's play the game. Good shot, good pass. Gets us on the board finally. Nice to start this one quick. ice here. Chance there, but a slap shot didn't really give us much. We did get a rebound that squeezed out, but we didn't have room to actually capitalize on it. Stevie Lauder with the green helmet here. He's been pretty clutch. He's been a regular bench warmer for us these last couple of games, so goalie kind of screwed me up there. I couldn't get off of him. Spring with dash, get Angus in. I should have just went probably glove side there. Might have been able to get it, but obviously it did not go that way. I tried digging the goalie out, and I just kind of buried myself in the corner, but see what we can do again. Oh, did not see that guy cross. Good shot, though. Guy's still down. Angus is just kind of sitting, stuck on that stick. I'm not really sure. He's just watching play go by. Dash again is going to be super helpful. Again, goalie kind of took away all the space that we had there to get a decent chance. We got a shot, but it wasn't a very good chance. Here goes Angus, springing with dash again. Get Stevie Lauder involved. Goalie stacked the pads, but we ended up kind of just putting it in the corner there. Good shot again. Would have appreciated a rebound. That almost came out to Stevie Lauder. They quickly got a shot before the end of the period there. Goalie made a nice save. Gonna take a 1-0 lead. Shots 13-5. Take a 1-0 lead into the second period here. Hopefully we can just keep building on that momentum that we had. Mind you, the end of the period there wasn't much of that. Ooh, they had a lot of good chances there. A lot of good chances. It was like 2 or 3 rebounds all on that one play. Just like that. It's tied up. Here comes Rory though. Good chance, good chance. Really stacking the pads again. Got a chance out in front to Angus there. This guy, Adam Gravy, all of a sudden hit some mud there. He was having a tough time. Ref gets in the way again there. Oh, got a glove to the face. Couldn't make that shot that we wanted. Couldn't line up that check. Ooh, my. Stevie Lauder. Obviously, he's not as quick as we've had him in the past. Nice little goalie lob pass there. Used dash to get us out of this pinch. Nice little shot from Rory. I didn't think that we would get that past the defender's legs there, but we did. Made it through to the goalie, obviously right past the goalie, which is super nice. Another good shot from Rory there. Good chance. Nice to have the Tomahawk help me this time. Come on, Rory. See if... Past the legs again. 3 guys up front here. I'm trying to take Adam out. Actually, that might not even fit him. He's number 9. Shot. Oh. Another bad pass by me. I passed that right into his skates. Our goalie didn't have time, obviously, to get back into the net. I don't know what's going on. These guys are doing a very good job on capitalizing on all of those things right now. Come on, superstar. Oh, terrible. Here we go, though. Oof. A little between the legs. Rory, let's go, buddy. Hat trick there for Rory McShaggy. Been a little while for that. We needed him to come in the clutch, and he did. Oh, like I still can't get him out of that animation, though. So, new patch notes. I don't know exactly how it actually works. Wow, we have glitched. We still have hats on the ice here. I don't think that's supposed to be like that, but... Oof. Nice little chance again. 3-2. That was much closer than I wanted it to be. Ultimately, though, we squeezed out a win. I had a lot of bad plays again. I cannot make a pass to save my life all of a sudden. Our pass percentage, 70%. That is not good enough. Got a couple of decent things here. I will not use Wild Shot if given the opportunity. Even Steven is very, very good, but I don't think I can afford to take the chance to be at -10, especially if we're losing. So I'm going to go with X-Ray Shot right now, put it on the person that I feel like we're going to be shooting the most with. Rory already has X-Ray Shots. Let's go ahead and stack it on Angus here. I'm also just double checking actually what the rest of our lineup looks like here. I'm thinking that I'm going to put Stu Stumple as our winger and switch Stevie Lauder. It'll definitely help when we need kind of quick transitions, because I've found that Stevie Lauder right now is relatively slow. I know apparently Stevie Lauder has a higher overall right now, but I definitely think... Wow, Stevie Lauder had... Oh, I switched the wrong guy. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, so Stu Stumple has better speed, more shot power, and he's got less accuracy, but we're going to gamble that. Let's pop into a challenge game. Hopefully we can pick a talent up here, because we are going into the next elite game, and I don't remember who it was. Didn't really pay attention to the building, but we're going into the next challenge game pretty bare, or the next elite game pretty bare, so hopefully we can get something on this one here. I'm gonna try and I was trying to check all of his pass options away there. That one almost deflected off of us again for the second time. Ooh, nice little deflection there. I tried to just have the goalie bite, because apparently the goalies are supposed to bite more on kind of manual dekes and stuff. I've just never really been good at all that anyways, so we'll see how that continues, but it was nice to get a rebound anyways. Puck slow down mid-shot. I don't know how this works, but over curving dramatically, I might actually take this. I just don't know exactly who to put it on. I think it probably makes sense just keep pumping Angus, because we're going to be shooting with him most often, and all of a sudden, like, his shots aren't going to be blocked by other players. At least in theory, I'm pretty sure that's what X-ray shots means. So we're going to keep going there. I don't want to focus too much on pumping Angus, because again, should we make it to Cultists, which is very unlikely, by the way everything's gone in recent history here, I just don't want to end up in that battle and them being able to basically ice him out. So we will kind of continue to try and balance everything out as best we can here, but we will see. Obviously we're playing top cheese here, so we got dealt a hand of the gods here by not having to play Greasy Lettuce. They want to give us some sort of chance here, which is super nice, because I cannot stomach another Greasy Lettuce loss in this short time. Willie Bree still down there, obviously kind of affected the puck. Nice little chance there from Angus. I could not get that puck passed out. Nice stick. Oh, good shot. Nice, take him out. Back up to Stu. Here comes the speedy Stu. It's not that fast, but he's faster than Stevie Lauder anyways. Oh, I missed that check. Oh, and I checked my guy. You can see that rebound thing was definitely helping them there. Almost couldn't get in front of their rebound opportunity. Got rid of the superstar there. Cam, it's going to help us a little bit, free up a little space. Get rid of Willie Bree. Take out their two guys who are most likely to shoot, and he's back up, and he buries it. Of course he does. Willie Bree couldn't keep that guy down. He stayed down a lot less time than Cam did. Wasn't really sure when he was going to pop up there. Nice. Stu rips one. I haven't scored on a slap shot, I feel like, in a long time. Maybe I'm lying. I don't know. It feels like it's been forever, though. I feel like you really all of a sudden got to trick these goalies out. Nice little flick by Stu there. Watch Cam. Oh, Willie Bree just sniping it again. He's 2 for 2. Back-to-back shots. Has been back-to-back goals here. Just want to win this face-off. That's not going to happen. Wow. Got pelted there. Back up to Stu. See if we can get one more shot before the end of the period. Oh. Oh. Had a nice little chance to kind of ding it in as it was in midair, but could not get it. Going to take a 2-1 deficit here into the second period. 10-3 for shots. They scored 2 of their 3 shots. I don't know. These patch notes are, or these patches are supposed to be making our goalie better. Honestly, he's getting like buffs. I don't see how. I feel like he's getting nerfed. Honestly, he feels harder and harder to play with each time we kind of get going here, especially as new patches come into play. I feel like their goalies are way better. Again, like, I know I'm not playing great by any means, but I mean 2-on-3 is pretty rough start. That was a bad pass. We got our whole team in front of the net here. Must have went off a couple of legs, but already we're down 3-1 at the starting of the second period and still cannot get anything going. They're gonna come. Wow, I'm really surprised we didn't get that rebound. I just can't get anything. Even if you don't pass it into the other team's legs here, we just get swarmed when we actually can complete a pass, and I'm just everywhere. We got our whole team sitting around the front of the net. You can only control one person at a time here, and everybody's just swimming. Doing some work to get that puck back. Angus is. Weak little slap, hit some legs. Like we're getting just abused there again. Angus, good slap, still not enough. Good slap again, still not enough. Wasn't really a slap, I guess that one was more so a wrist shot, but just trying to take this space away. Oh, too much. Oh, that's bad. Close one from Stu there. Another decent chance. Just wanted to try and rip a shot, try and get something going, but we just cannot beat these teams. Oh, cannot win in this game. I don't know what's going on anymore, but ever since this patch, like I said, it's wow, the shots were a lot closer than I was expecting, to be completely honest. I felt like we were doing not terrible, at least in the shot department. Felt like we had possession the majority of the time, but just like that, we are back again to the start of Act 1 here. I'm going to give Expert one more go before I start farming Standard pretty heavily here. Going to give Angus Tomahawk because we don't have the dash ability. I am going to go Kelly Jelly just to switch things up. It scares me big time because accuracy, as we know from last video's patch notes, her accuracy has been nerfed against Greasy Lettuce. The last thing we need is a nerf against that team because that's one team that we cannot seem to beat, even though the other ones are presenting quite a challenge anyways. Interested in the speed. She has no shot power and no checking, so double zeros is a big kind of red flag, especially too since our bench warmers have zeros also, but we're going to just roll with it. Try and do something a little different before we go back to Standard because I really don't want to get to that point, but that might be where we are, just to farm some rubber here and just pump the wheels off of Angus because I feel like we're kind of just spinning. Somehow we're going backwards. I could not get past the first Elite game in Act 2. Now I can't barely get past the first Elite game in Act 1 here, so not quite sure what's going on, but I do not feel like anything that happened in these patches, or this most recent patch anyways, has helped me. So we'll see. We'll see. You can see Kelly's just kind of booting up here. Goes off the back of her skate. She's got no shot power, but she's got almost 50 accuracy, which is pretty sweet. Oh, I was skating backwards, and usually it keeps you facing forward, but that time it spun me around. Total miss on that Tomahawk there. Oh, tried to fool the goalie and go short, but ooh, got really lucky. That little deflection off the leg skipped up over the goalie there. Gonna come out of this one for the first time in the last 2 runs anyways with talent. Thank God, because we need it. Don't really have any here that I like, but we're gonna keep pumping the speed. Obviously we went Fossilized Star to give our team some additional speed. Kelly Jelly already has Puckless Rocket. Let's go ahead and put this on McShaggy to keep him up in the play. Everybody's relatively quick though. It feels like Stevie Lauder's pretty decent. I'm probably going to switch him. Yeah, I'm going to switch Stevie Lauder and our Brewster guy here. Actually, this guy. He's very, very fast, but his accuracy's low. I don't need checking on my winger, so we're going to keep that. Nice to have a 44 overall defender already, though. He's got a better overall than Kelly Jelly does, so that's scary. We want to pump our team right now. I don't care so much about... yes, I do care about... No, I don't. No, I don't. I do, but I don't. We're going to go through and do the 3 overall because we need Kelly Jelly to just keep pumping here. So essentially what 3 overall does is put 3 into each stat. You can see now we have a green speed stat. We got additional accuracy there, and our zeros on shot power and checking are now 3 also. So that definitely helps. And we play the monstrosity of all teams, the very first elite game here. So this is going to be, again, what sent us back to standard or gives us some triumphant victory here. I'm assuming we're going back to standard, but let's try and not play with that mentality. You can see we had a pretty good shot on net there. She just had very little shot power. Nice little deflection there, or rebound anyways, from our boy Stevie Lauder in the green helmet. Again, a staple on our bench warmer team here. It's a good thing that we've been pumping speed because honestly, again, the Greasy Lettuce team is just very fast, but they can shoot, they can pass, they can do everything that you don't want them to do. We gotta just try and... Oof. Couple of chances there. Come on. Oh my. Got swarmed by their team. I just kind of skated all into them. Getting picked up here again. I'm scared to pass though because my passes have not been great, but they keep just taking away everything that we have. Somehow I wasn't able to turn that around or do anything with it. I wanted to try and take out Calvin with that. Nice save by the goalie there. Saved us, bailed us out. Go to Kelly. Oh, she spun a little too close to the net. That's not what I wanted. Nice shot. No power though. Nice shot again. Had a lot of power on that one because it was Angus. Ooh, that one got picked up. Shouldn't have, but it did. Bad angle shot, but I wanted to see if we could pop a rebound out. Angus is just trying to light this team up. He's trying to be the captain here. Somehow that hit Kelly and did not affect the other team at all. Stuck on my goalie now. Here we go. Kelly again. Oh my. Got flattened. Good check, but did nothing. Gotta take this guy out. Oh my. Gotta watch Calvin coming up the side there. Okay, that wasn't the worst period against these guys that we've played. Honestly, I'm probably being a lot more defensive than I want. We're still out shooting them a little bit here. I'm being a lot more defensive minded than I want to be, but at the same time, I'm trying to play this carefully and trying to not pass as much because passing is seemingly getting me in trouble here. I'm supposed to be invulnerable, I thought, to poke checks, but apparently not because I was spinning there, but it still stripped it from me. Kelly again, and I still got the puck strip, so I don't know if I'm understanding Spin-O-Rama wrong or what, but I thought I was supposed to be invulnerable to all that. Maybe it's just body checks. You can see there that they kind of shot it. They chopped me down, and that screwed the goalie up there, and that was enough for them to force a little rebound there. Just like that, we are losing again against Greasy Lettuce and cannot get anything to the front of the net. Can't throw a Tomahawk. That one they passed right into the legs, which is nice. A little bit of a chance there. This Tomahawk is brutal. I fell over the downed stick, which makes sense, but it's a pain. Goalie's going to try and play that. Didn't lob it, which is nice. Had a little chance to get it there. Still can't hit this Tomahawk. Going to be up over the glass. We got a minute left. Looking like this is going to spell the end of our expert route. Honestly, I could probably use a break at this point anyways. They blocked that one. I feel like they're very good at shot blocking, especially when it comes time to locking down the game. As you can see, the first period, they didn't do too much of that. Now that we're in the thick of it here and really needing to score, they're doing a pretty good job getting in the lane. Had a nice little chance from Angus there. This Tomahawk hasn't hit anybody but my player since the first challenge game. Come on, Stevie, what do you got? Bring Angus in. Bad boy Angus rips a shot, couldn't do anything. Still just kind of stuck on everybody here. Angus is all the way back defending. Kelly did not rip enough. Weak little shot there. Come on. What happened? We had We had 3 of us on that puck, couldn't get it. Here we go again, 3rd straight loss to the Greasy Lettuce. Another early exit in Expert here. I can't keep doing this. This one's rough. I don't know. I honestly don't understand what made this game so difficult all of a sudden, because there's nothing in the patch notes that made Expert harder. They've done some AI reworks and stuff, so that I understand, but they've added some buffs that are supposed to make your team better or your goalie better, and I feel like the goalie's worse, and I can't hit anything. So we're going to go back to standard, because honestly, if we keep running and going nowhere, we're just kind of beating our head against a wall here. I'm going to run Angus and Clementine with the dash and Tomahawk setup. We got some decent bench warmers again. The goal with this run now is to just make it through hopefully an entire standard playthrough so that we can harvest some rubber and come back and upgrade Angus as much as we possibly can. So hopefully this is going to feel like a cakewalk in comparison to what we've been playing for the last couple of episodes here, because honestly it has been ridiculous. I don't know. Expert was not that hard 2 episodes ago, and the only thing that's changed is the patch. Because, I mean, let's be honest, I've never been all that great at this game. I haven't been bad, but I've never been all that great at this game. So to think that I've degraded that much over the course of a night is not outside of the realm of possibility. But, yeah, I don't have any other explanation for it. I don't feel like I'm complaining or crying about it, but it just seems so much harder. Very curious to see, though, if anybody else is having that same experience, or maybe it is just me, and I don't know why, if it is. But, you can see that took a little while to get going, too, so maybe I'm just really bad. That's entirely possible. 47 seconds here, but we're going to squeak out a talent. Get 3 rubber, which I'm pretty sure that's what we were getting on Expert anyways for a talent, for a challenge game, so no real loss there. I don't really like any of these. We had some success when it works with Stinky. I don't feel like it worked all the time. I might give Trick Shot a go only because I don't really know what this actually does. I'd like to know what it actually does. Disarm your opponent when taking the puck away from them. This could maybe help too, just to ensure that we have possession, because a lot of the times we get in like little puck battles and stuff, and it's kind of back and forth. If we can disarm them, they shouldn't really have a way to get possession of the puck again. So you know what? I've never tried this. We're going to go with something a little different here, and let's go ahead. We're going to pick On Guard, put it on Angus here, and let's just go for... what do we want to do? Okay, I got to fix this 36 overall here. We can bump accuracy. Does anybody have really low accuracy? 28's not great. But an overall of 3 I think would help more. Gonna play Top Cheese as our first elite game. I want to just rip through this as much as I possibly can, so I'm not going to spend too much time about talking about our selections, but I am gonna just try and at least rationalize why we're taking what we're doing, or why we're taking what we're taking, but just because I feel like it kind of helps give some context to at least my thoughts. But again, like, maybe I'm just playing everything wrong. Not completely sure here, but see how we go. Not sure how we had the opportunity to get that, because our guy was just kind of sitting way far. Clementine did all of that work herself. Oof. Okay, now that's very clearly a standard move. They bounced it off their own post there. We're lucky enough to benefit from that rebound, which is super helpful. Stevie Lauder again. Like I said, he's become a staple of our lineup here. Not sure how we keep getting him, because again, all of your bench warmers and team is set up to be random. Oh, got a little too close there, but you can see we had the goalie kind of pulled out of position there. Tried to get in front of Cam there, but couldn't. That one we got a little too tight too. Oh, didn't did not want that, but it ended up passing just right inside the near post. Oh my. Oh, he scored. I didn't even see that. I was trying to line up the Tomahawk. Okay, maybe I'm just really bad. Another quick goal here. Couple of good rebound opportunities there, but nothing. Okay, so you can see that was the on guard working there. We disarmed. I think that was us who made them lose their stick. Honestly, that all kind of happened so fast, I don't know who lost what. I should have just dashed that one out, but good check. Hopefully that doesn't go to Willie Bree. So it's 1-1. I thought we'd be a little further along, but we aren't. Out shooting them, but not by much. So just kind of continuing this streak of dastardly play so far, but again, we've reverted back to standard, and it's definitely felt easier. We're not having to work as hard for everything, or I feel like we at least have a little bit of a chance to get some stuff done. We're just not getting it done. Still can't hit a Tomahawk, which is always nice to see. Good check, though. A little chance for Stevie Lauder there. I don't know where Angus has been a lot of this game, but nice to get a little shot from him there. Another good check. So the guy's got no problem putting the body on all of a sudden. See if we can dash from him and open up some room here. I was debating on trying to get some space for Clementine, but she seemingly did not become available. Somehow checked both of my people out before I was able to actually have that Tomahawk work. As you can see, even when I did hit that guy with a Tomahawk, he did not fall, so that's one thing that I really am not liking about Tomahawk, is you never know when it's going to work, when it doesn't work. And I just don't know how that's decided. Good shot from Angus, but again, another good save. Oh, I didn't realize I had the puck. I did not expect their goalie to screw that up so bad. Oh, man. Really lucky that we were able to scoop that rebound there. Really lucky, too, that for some reason Stevie Lauder was chilling up front there. Got locked in that slap shot, but we were able to have him not go too far past the net and able to capitalize on that pass, which is going to be super helpful, obviously, as we get into the final seconds of the game here. Got to get him some accuracy, and then we can start ripping those shots again. There's a Tomahawk work this time. Dash to open up some space, a little backhand. Couldn't get that rebound, though. That would have been pretty sweet. Goalie's going to come out to play. Never really like when they do that. Sometimes they cause you to bite when you shouldn't, but another couple of good chances again. We're going to squeeze out a 2-1 win over Top Cheese. Kind of nice to get a win, something I'm not used to seeing anymore. We're going to get 5 rubber, which again is I'm pretty sure what we're getting on Expert right now anyways, so I don't really know. Obviously, I mean, to beat the game on Expert is one thing. We doubled their shots, but I don't really know what the incentive of playing on Expert is. I mean, I definitely want to clean up all the achievements and so on, but I'm just having a hard time figuring out what the actual point of. I don't know why you wouldn't get more rubber in Expert here, but we're gonna put this on our lowest checking defender here. So Stu Stumple, he's very fast. Now he's gonna be a wrecking ball. He's gonna get an additional 20 checking here. Let's pop into this challenge game. Keep rounding out our team, but it may be very possible that maybe we gotta start messing around with some new skills, start purchasing some new skills. Maybe we need a couple of different superstars to be able to progress us further in Expert. That could be entirely possible because there's still only a very slim kind of selection of other abilities and stuff that we've really kind of used. I've just kind of been primarily focused on upping attributes on Angus, but at the same time though, we're getting very expensive for points now. It's costing us upwards of 40, 45 rubber for 1 point, which really isn't going to do too much for us, but your shots will always rebound off the goalie. Let's do that. Bouncy McBounce bounce. We're going to put this out to McShaggy. I probably should have done Clementine because I don't feel like Angus is around the net all that often, but we'll see if we can get him there. Might start experimenting with having him on the wing as well, because I feel like your wingers are always at the net and the center is kind of doing everything all the time. So maybe that's a better option for Angus. I know one of our viewers had mentioned that that's what they had done, and honestly I'd been finding success without needing to do that, but at this point something's got to kind of break here. The goalie was way far out, gave us a lot of time, a lot of space to act on that, so nice to get an early one here. Feeling pretty good about that, but again, it is the Meatballs. This is the team that I tend to struggle with the least for whatever reason. I do feel like they are the easiest team, the easiest elite team that you face in Act 1. I know I've said that a couple of times, but I truly do feel that way. Adam Gravy here, as long as you can get past this cherry picker, you are usually pretty good. He used to be very annoying. I could never understand why the guy was halfway through our zone here, but he's gonna just lob that around. Dash with Angus, here we go. Another good chance. Clementine cleaning those up, going after the rebounds there, which is really nice. Nice face-off win. Coming to Angus. So we got a little rebound there. Obviously you can see it didn't really, there wasn't a whole lot of power on it, so it didn't come out too much. We didn't have a whole lot of space to do much with it. See if we can win this face-off. Did not. We're able to strip the puck there. Wanted that to go to Angus, it didn't. We still got a decent chance though. Ooh, that one came out nice. So it's not the same as rebound deflector, or rebound reflector, whatever it's called. It's not going to come back out to Angus, but it is going to just shoot. Every time he shoots, it's going to rebound off the goalie, which obviously, because we had a couple of people around the net, gave us an opportunity for a second chance on that one. Clementine busted up the glass there, up and over. Dash now. Oh, another good shot. They're kind of collapsed in on by their team there. Oh, Stevie could not settle that one down. And the goalie come out and play that. I could have got it with purple helmet guy. Who is that? Mark Bench, I think. But goalie wanted to do his own thing. A little bit more accuracy there, and we could have probably buried that. Adam Gravy, I want to shut you guys out if that's possible, just for my own ego at this point. And we do. I believe it's 3-0. We were close to Mercy. Mercy would have even been better for my ego, but it is what it is. 12-2 for shots, and we buried these guys. Dominated a lot of the play there. Wow, that was a long period. I thought that was the end of the game. Holy. I'm just, wow. Okay. Maybe my head's just not in the game here. That's oh, very close. Oh, I thought that passed him behind the goal mount there, but it did not. Goalie was going to come out and play it, then he didn't. Then he was going to come out and play it again when our whole team was in the zone, then he didn't. Stevie louder though, let's go buddy. Let's go, we got to get some stuff on him. He's up in the play all the time. We just got to make sure he's got some accuracy. He's got the speed there right now. Just got to get him some accuracy, get him some shot power so that puck travels a little quicker off the stick. 14-3 for shots. We clean this up very nicely. I'm not messing with the shrinking. Let's try this one. We've tried goalie dance before and I didn't notice it made a difference, so let's try it one more time because I don't like high flyer or shrink serum, so let's try this. Opponent dances when their opponent makes a save, or when their goalie makes a save, one of those two anyways. I want a talent over stats right now because honestly I feel like we're not too terrible. We don't have any red stats, which is nice going forward. We're gonna have a couple of options moving forward where it's either campsite only or we have the option to pick an event and we'll pick campsite then. But if we have the option for straight talent, we're gonna rip that one for this playthrough, at least right now, and where our team is in the current state. Getting a couple of good chances already here, which is nice to see. Didn't want that, but another good chance, just a very weak shot though. And I guess the wrecking ball. They almost buried that. I would have been very upset because we've been dominating this. I know I kind of pulled myself out of position to make those hits, but Clementine overskated that puck, which sucks because that would have been another good rebound. I keep forgetting that Angus has the rebound thing on. Did a good little shot there, but that got blocked. Again, not really using Tomahawk too much with Clementine. I just kind of remembered that we had it there as I was talking, so figured I'd make use of it. Kind of holding my pass button down right now, hoping that somebody's going to get open. Just going to pass it back to a defender right now while they open up. Stevie Lauder again, though. A couple of good chances there. The goalie passed it back to his player, almost putting it in his own net. That bounce almost screwed our goalie up again. Understandable as to why, but annoying when that happens. Stevie Lauder had the opportunity to get that rebound, but could not. Good stick. Clementine with a hit. Another good check. Took a couple of times here. Now we're getting roughed up along the boards. Clementine didn't like that one bit. Here we go. You could tell we were going to get space on that. Goalie didn't know where the puck was. Angus was coming back across the crease. And we cleaned that one up. Took a little longer than the first time, but it doesn't matter. We're getting the talent and chugging along here. 3 rubber, so we're up to 60. We can finally get an upgrade, which is nice. Triple twig. We already have triple twig on our Tomahawk player, so I don't really care so much about that. And I don't skate backwards enough, so let's do charge shot. But who do we want that on? Who needs some shot power? Hold your slap shot to unleash its full potential. Let's put it on Stevie Lauder just on the odd chance. I want to start pumping him up. We're playing the officials for the first time, and I feel like what's been forever. If we can make it past these guys, which I'm praying we can, it'll be the first time that I've seen Act 2 in I feel like a week. Not realistically that long, but it has been a long time regardless. Let's see how we do here. Come on, Stu. Gets it up to Clementine here. Getting chased. Trying to put it out to Stevie. Couldn't get over. Obviously, he's tied up for quite a bit there. It was a bad pass by me there. Stu. Mark Bench with a good shot as a defender this game. Mark Bench, if you remember, was on the cup winning team for us when we actually completed our standard playthrough. So, nice little hand pass through by Gideon Mustache. That was some cheap BS if I've ever seen it, but now if we score a goal, they're not going to call it back, I don't think, because it's not the first goal of the game. I feel like they only disallow that first goal, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't exactly remember. I usually do get the first goal against these guys, so we'll have to see how it goes. Obviously, just keep chipping their guys down, not really getting anything to the net, I don't think. That one didn't really rebound out. I wonder if it's just because the angle's so bad, but with what we have on Angus, I would have just assumed that each shot would present a rebound opportunity, but again, maybe not. Good puck control here. Ooh, I don't know. We had some space there, but the goalie was able to glove that one. Need a Tomahawk. Come on, Angus. I think there's fingers there. I don't want the goalie playing that. Stevie Lauder. To Clem. Wow, okay, I definitely thought we had enough space there. That's not where I wanted that. Oh, I thought it was purple helmet. Oh my. Tried to dash to get us out of trouble there, but again, the ref is just chucking, hand passing this stuff in. Dash again. Rebound. Pretty well controlled considering from their goalie up into the corner boards there. Stevie Lauder again. Gonna put it to Stu. Wow, another good couple of rebound opportunities there. Can't bury. Another good chance from Stu. Got tied up in behind the net there. These refs are just punishing right now. Good shot. Ooh, yeah, nice. See if they call this one back. It might just be, yeah, so it looks like it's just the first goal of the game that they call back, so it's not too bad. Couldn't remember because, like I said, I typically get the first goal of the game against these guys. Fitting that I didn't today. But good shot from Clem. Ooh, another good rebound opportunity there by Angus. Couldn't really get it anywhere. No problem though. 26-3 for shots, and the game is tied. Absolutely ridiculous. Good chances, though. We got to just keep at it at this point, but got really lucky that we had somebody self-sacrifice there in front of the net. Dash with Angus. Good shot. I don't know what the goalie was doing. I don't know if he was expecting the pass to come. Okay, that's what it is. It's not, they don't take away the game, the go-ahead, they take away the go-ahead goal. They don't take away the first goal of the game. I'm just used to getting the first goal of the game, so that's what screwed me up. But it's the goal that puts you ahead of them is the one that they take back, so that makes complete sense that we're even again. Probably a pretty good play by them. See if we can change momentum again. Ooh, Stevie Lauder there cleaning up the rebound. Gotta just keep using Angus right now to carry the puck into the zone, especially the dash is going to be super helpful, but if we've got another guy to help clean up some rebounds there, that's going to be pretty advantageous for us. Again, we're going to just use Angus to be the workhorse here. Got a couple of people on either side to pull that in, but it just did not bounce where we needed it to. Again, I don't see. Okay, they do dance. They do dance. I did not notice that before. They don't dance for very long. It's similar to that disco effect, but that's actually something that I forgot that we had on because I haven't really been noticing. But they definitely do. That's helping us clean up on some of the rebounds too, but they don't dance for all that long, so I don't know if this is something that I would use again. I just used that second Tomahawk out of spite. I really did not like that I missed that first one. If they waited to shoot, or if they would have shot right away, we probably would have been down. Good little one from Stevie Lauder there. Oh, not surprised with how many people got involved at the front of the net there. Bounced off a couple of bodies. 3-2. Nice to get a double Tomahawk there. That's super sweet. Stevie, oh, he got buried too far in behind the net there. Kind of screwed that play up. See what we can do with Clemmer. Ooh, nice little backhand. That was nice. I did not think I wasn't going to bother shooting, but it's nice when you can sneak a little shot like that in. I thought that might have made it to Angus, but I knew I was kind of playing with fire doing that at the same time. They finally passed it into me, which is always a nice change. But that almost opened up a big opportunity for them. Clem streaking up the wing again, but I'm going to pick. Ooh, that's all we needed. I just needed to kind of make the goalie think I was going to pass in front of time, and we got the opportunity that we were looking for. Thought maybe I would have buried it on the initial shot. This one, obviously, can't really do too much about that. They just clunked it off our guy's head, but at least we got a little bit of padding now. Use Angus. Ooh, what a slap. Slap right off the post. I haven't seen the on guard working. I haven't really seen much of a disarm. So again, we have a couple of talents on some of these guys, but I feel like the majority of them so far have been pretty useless. On guard, I don't feel like is doing anything. I don't feel like that charge up is really doing anything. And that goalie dance hasn't really made much of an impact, I don't think. So definitely, I didn't really pay attention to shots there, if I'm honest, but definitely not really feeling super confident in terms of our talents on this one at all, especially because, again, they're all ones that I don't typically play with here, so gonna either have to get good with them fast or just learn to not really rely on them. Kind of tripped the goalie out there. I honestly didn't even know what way I was going to go. I was trying to see if he was going to bite, and I was either going to try and backhand it or just go risky and up and over the shoulder there. Turns out that that one worked out just fine. See if we can work towards Angus again. That probably wasn't the best play. Should have just passed it out instead, but it's really nice being able to use that dash. The refs did a little quick drop there. Come on, turn around, Stevie Lauder, my G. Ooh. Nice one from Clem there, nice jack. Oh. These guys keep getting hemmed in their zone, but yeah, that goalie dance I don't really feel like does anything. Mark bench better have no checking, because that was like 6 checks and the guy just did not go anywhere. Not a very good angle from Clementine, but again, she was kind of locked in that animation. I couldn't get her anywhere. Now, I'm getting checked a lot, so I don't really know. And I wasn't falling, which is kind of nice. I don't feel like that usually happens, but then you're just kind of stuck up on stuff. I don't know how I missed that. Good check again from Clementine, but I just kind of Stevie. I got hemmed in on the side there again. Okay, so disarm does work. Second, oh. There we go. I think we just merged the officials. A hat trick for Clementine. We're 1 goal away. Again, there's hats all over the ice, so I don't know if that's just a bug now or if that's for added effect, but pretty cool to see anyways. There we go. I was going to say, I don't know how many more shots we can get. Hat trick for Angus too, so that was just a huge game for everybody there. We had 9 goals. I think that's the most goals I've ever scored in a single game there. You could see Clementine had like 7 points. I think she had 3 goals, 4 assists, so that was a huge game. 54 shots to 13 in only 2 minutes of time on attack. Our passes were only slightly higher. Here we go. We don't need accuracy as much as we have in previous, but I do want to have all of our bench warmers gaining a random shooting talent. That's always super helpful, especially for our winger. The first time I've seen Act 2, and I can't tell you how long. Feels good to be back. Finally, we're going to rip a challenge game, but before we do that, I want to see what these guys got. So Stevie Ladder has trick shots, and we're going to have the opportunity to use that again, or to learn what it actually does anyway. Shots will go up and down. I don't know what that means. I'm hoping that that doesn't screw us, but we'll see. Stu Stumple having x-ray shots. That's a pretty good one. I don't mind that at all. And then this is the curve one, curve ball. So your shots will curve dramatically. Not sure why that would be a good thing, especially if you're working on getting accuracy on him. I don't know if it curves in favor of the net, like if we could essentially shoot from our blue line and it's going to basically go towards their net. I don't know how to interpret the verbiage of that trait at all, but we'll see how we go. Stevie, the goalie, I don't know what he was doing. I've never seen him actually try and charge a little thing like that, but he got mucked up there. Love that. That was a quick one. Stevie Louder, game on the stick. We're getting 4 rubber here, so maybe that's where the difference is. Maybe we get 5 in expert. I honestly don't remember. Random skill. Ooh, or we could just have rebound city. What do we do? We could just have a lot of rebounds. I think rebounds are what I want. As much as I want random skill, I want a lot of rebounds. We gotta just have second chance opportunities kind of work for us here. I don't care so much for checking unless we have somebody in the red, which we don't. We have low 30s though, so that's not that great. But again, 39 overall, I'd rather put 3 into that. So we're really only losing 5 checking there to get 3 in each of the other kind of stats. Essentially, we're getting 12 points versus only 8. Into our first elite game in Act 2 here. Again, as a reminder, if you're just popping in here, we are playing on standard, so it's a little bit different than what we've been playing the last little bit. But honestly, a much needed break, especially if the idea is to kind of farm some rubber so that we can kind of keep upgrading Angus, because honestly, with how we were doing in expert, it was not going to be an opportunity for some time. You can see that fart cloud dramatically saved them there. We had a very nice rebound opportunity that they were able to just kind of blow away. You can see their goalie. That's actually going to be something that isn't going to work to our advantage here, is having rebounds, because they are so quick to be able to just blow it away. Each one of their team members has this has that fart cloud ability, so I don't typically get a chance to get in all that close and shoot on these guys. You really do have to kind of bomb them from afar. Very lucky to get 2 quick ones on them here though, because when we played them on expert, they annihilated us too. So nice to start getting a chance to light up these teams. Don't know where the puck went. Okay, I got really messy there. Won that face off, not quite sure how. Mark bench, little defender ripping. I'm hoping though that having 2 of our superstars with the rebound ability is going to be super helpful come later in the game here. As you can see, we had quite the rebound opportunity there. We're going to have just Stevie Lauder. He's going to be the animal who's just out front cleaning up all the time. That's going to be the game plan. So we're going to pump him now as much as we can so that he can clean up the superstar garbage. If we can't score with the superstars, hopefully we are getting some second chance opportunities with Stevie Lauder here. Obviously had a pretty good secondary chance there. Another good one. Got our defender involved in the play there. Anybody who's going to give us a chance here for these rebounds, take away the side of the net. Plug that one up. Here we go, Clementine again. Just going to bomb it. Take some legs out. Oh, sailed over the head there. Mark Bench is back, so is Stu. Take away the middle of the ice. They have Fury Stick. That got kind of blown out of proportion there. Would have been pretty sweet if he passed it out to me, but he did not. We definitely dominated that. 16-2 for shots. So again, like vastly outplaying these guys in standard. I cannot believe. I understand expert is more difficult than this, but I just cannot believe how much harder it is today than it has been in versus like every other time that we've played here. Nice little chance there. Tried to go backhand, but I forgot that going close to the net isn't really helpful against these guys. So we'll bomb it, and that rips off the bar there. No real help. Nice chance from Clementine. That was a quick one. I honestly didn't even see happen. Again, doing pretty good at the puck possession game right now. We're actually getting a chance to skate and pass and try and make some plays here, which is helpful. Nice one, nice one. I'm surprised they didn't get that one in because that changed direction quite a few times. That stick, I'm pretty sure went through their player. The second one, not the first one. The first one was just a bad miss by me. I tried to predict where they were going to go to reach that puck, and I was wrong. And that one just a no register again. Really don't understand what happens with that. Oh, they intercepted the puck. They didn't intercept it, but they basically screwed it up off course there. Yet to see really what that trick shot does for my boy Stevie Lauder here. I might just test it if I get the opportunity because I am curious to see. I can't imagine that it's like a super benefit to us, but I do want to know what it does just in case we need to rely on him in some pinch situations. Gotta kind of have an idea of what to expect. Don't want the goalie playing this. I hate when they come out for that all the time. See what this does. Couldn't get a shot away. I really did want to just bomb it from there and see what it means by shots go up and down, but I'm not going to get that opportunity. That shot leveled. Oh, here we go. What a slap shot. I don't know what went up and down, but nice shot again, right off the head of their goalie. 2-0 win. I felt like we dominated that play, but their goalie honestly did a pretty good job standing on the head there. Getting 7 rubber on this game. We will take that. Thank you very much. 22-9. Felt like we shot more, but apparently not. I'm not going for trick shot, and I'm not going for wild shot again. Let's put Intimidator on our quickest defender right now. Who is that? Stu Stumple? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So we're getting some talents on everybody here, which is super nice. Gonna pop into this challenge game and see what we can get here. Hopefully come away with something, and then we know our next elite game is going to be against the Crusaders. We've played them on Expert also. Actually did pretty well against them, all things considered, because they were such a challenge on Standard for us at one point, but ended up doing pretty well against them. We didn't win, mind you, but I mean, we just can't win on Expert anyway, so no real surprise there, but be interesting to see how we can kind of fare against them in a Standard game after a little bit of time in Expert now. So Intimidator should be working. That should have messed up his shot accuracy. I don't really know. I feel like I've actually seen it before. I never used to. That they either turn like purple or they turn red or something, and it's kind of indicative that they are being affected by that perk, which is super nice because, again, I feel like it's something that I didn't necessarily notice before when we've used it, because that was one of my other gripes about this game, is that sometimes you don't know when things are active. Awesome shot with a little speed boost there. Angus was able to rip top cheese right in the corner there. 1-0, get the first goal. Gonna get a talent here. 4 rubber for this one, so we're up to 85, so we will be able to do some sort of damage when we come back. Quick draw is what I had mentioned in the last video. We get 2 really good speed options here in express delivery and quick draw, but this is something. Faster shot release and recovery. This is awesome when we are getting rebounds out. Obviously, it would be even a little better if we had the opportunity to have the rebounds reflect out to us, or come out to us anyways, but we will take a quicker shot, and I don't remember what the other thing was, but we'll definitely take quick draw. Super cool. Super cool talent there. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about these guys too. You gotta watch slap shots with these guys. Obviously, we know that the Prince is his own damage. Get in the way, get in. Check him, check him. What are you doing? The computers decided they didn't want to check that. See, they tried to use that deflector off of their own person to screw our goalie up there. Gotta really watch slap shots as I continue to slap shot, obviously. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to playing with slap shots that I forget when I do slap shot. Actually, that was a wrist shot, but just because my shot power is so high, it's just doing a lot of damage here. So we're getting some good rebounds, but our shot power is so high, it's just bouncing off and negating again our rebounds here. So we got to make sure that their Prince isn't able to connect on a one-timer, because that's going to bury us. Stevie Lauder obviously doesn't have the shot power that some of our other guys do here. We had so many opportunities to clean that rebound up on that shot and just could not get anything. Ooh, very good save by our goalie there when we needed him. That's helpful. Gonna pump this off to Stevie. Oh, the stick! Oh, friggin' Clem's stick screwed us there. The goalie was beat. We got a nice little one from Stu right at the kind of bottom end of the circle there. So we're gonna just kind of try and keep clapping bombs from back here. Even though that wasn't really a bomb, you really do have to watch your power shots on this one, but again, we got to take that Prince out early, not let him load up. We got to make sure that they don't have anybody around the net to be able to use that deflector too, because that's going to be a killer. Anything that's going to take away our goalie's vision or kind of trick shot the goalie is not helping at all. Again, they're doing a very good job on rebound control. Part of that is by their kind of talents and design, but got to keep on them right now. Doing okay. 1-0 into the second. I'll take it. Any bit of lead right now. We have 10 shots to their 3. Obviously, our rebounds are ineffective right now because we keep getting pelted down in front of their net with their goalie and having that shield, but doing what we can right now. Again, we have to just kind of keep shooting with our boy Stevie Lauder here, because our superstars are too powerful. He's got a little bit of a weaker shot that he can kind of finesse in, so we really have to make a point to just kind of get him the puck in the zone. Got a little bit of padding, which is going to be super helpful. Stevie Lauder again with the puck. Oh, he almost had a chance to clean that rebound up. We almost spread the goalie. That's kind of nice to be able to get the Prince and that Knight takeaway. They all have this deflection. That stick was super helpful in breaking up that play also. I want this to Stevie. Almost got that. Okay, that one did not deflect off, which is super nice. Just going to keep trying to pull Stevie over here. Get him some chances. Get Mark Bench up involved in the play too, which is cool. Standing all these Knights up at the line. The Prince came to play now though. Gotta hit him, gotta hit him, gotta hit him, gotta hit him! We could not get there. My Tomahawk missed, and then I just could not pull anybody in front. So, 2-1 lead. Obviously, this is when momentum typically starts to switch in this game, but we'll see if we can just kind of keep doing what we're doing. Not panic too much. Good shot from Clem. I checked her right out. Wow. Up and over the glass. These guys keep trying to do that deflector thing. Oh, very good shot. Puck's stuck up in the glass. Can't do anything when it is up there. Pump it off to Clem. Put it to Stevie. Good shot. Was able to flatten the Prince there, which is nice. I'm going to be able to get these guys away from the front of the net, though, so I'm trying to use Tomahawk proactively. Good flatten there. Tried to aim that at the puck, but obviously we weren't able to do that. Gonna just shoot this in, clear it. Oh, they deflected that. That was very good. Hold on, and here we go. Clutch little 2-1 win over Crusaders. So we're rolling here right now. The wins aren't super convincing, but at this point I'm gonna take a win because I have not seen these in so long. Shots 22-7, so the play is convincing enough, I guess, but we're gonna keep going can of worms because we typically are using our camps to do the overall bonuses and boost our bench warmers, which is going to give Angus 6 instead of 3. Again, we're ripping a challenge game here. Let's see what we can get for a talent. Nice little shot, Stevie Louder. Good tomahawk from Clemmy. That almost went in. I can't even believe that. There we go again. Oh, I almost had the goalie. That was just too powerful. And off the mark there. I love doing that dash from the far side because you really can see the goalie kind of bite in the corner. Almost had the goalie again on a play like that. We've done that before. I want to say it was probably the last challenge game. But couldn't pass that one up. Wow, that one just split everybody. That one killed Angus. That's the problem. It was a good shot. Would not have been upset. I mean, I would have been, but I could have totally understood why that one went in if it did. Just kind of zinged. Take this guy out. Checks there. Ooh, my. Clementine's just actually too powerful now, but that's becoming a problem. Gonna try and just do a wrist. Okay, nice. Nice little wrist shot. Her shot power is so good, so high. It must be anyways, I don't know 100%, but so powerful that a wrist shot from the blue line essentially is essentially like a slap shot. 8 shots to 3. Definitely thought we had more. Let's do Puckless Rocket just so we can get Stevie Louder even more sprung up into this here. He's going to be... do we need him fast? No, we don't. We don't. But it wouldn't hurt. We're going to get 25 without the puck. Let's put it on Clementine. Even though it seems like she's around the net all the time somehow, maybe she doesn't really need to be fast. But we're going in against the Cup Cultists here. I feel like we got a pretty balanced team. Again, we have quite a few talents that I don't feel like really make too much of a difference, but hopefully we are able to outspeed these guys and rely on some of our other team members who might not typically be up in the play as much. I keep forgetting too with these guys that you lose your stick with the slap shot, so that's going to be something to kind of remember how to play against here. Again, because we don't really need to slap shot with Clementine, we might be able to just keep wristing, which is super helpful. I'm going to try and just do that with Angus too because he's got pretty good shot power and he had something else, I don't remember. Oh, he's got quick draw and obviously the rebound, so that can be helpful. We'll just have to see if we can actually play that up to our advantage here. Did a pretty good. I couldn't get in front of any of that there. Spring Clementine again. Nice little shot again. Nice little shot again. I was going to say, I don't know how many hack and slashes we can do on that goalie there, but he was thwarting all of them until he just couldn't keep up, which is super awesome. Good little shot there. Obviously, we ripped that slap, broke the glass. Stick went flying, probably hit somebody in the stands. Stevie Louder again. That was a slap shot because I forgot, but oh. Just keep flattening these guys. Put it back up to Stevie. Put this over to Clem. Good shot. It's not as big a deal if we slap shot with Clementine because again she has triple twigs, so she's got a couple of extra sticks already. That was super helpful to be able to get rid of their superstar there. Nice little weak shot from Mark Ben coming in. Our defender wants to be involved. Nice assist. Nice little backhand from Angus. 2-goal lead over the Cup Cultists. We'll take this early on in the first period still. Ooh, I got kind of wrapped up on the guy's stick there. I couldn't get off. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. I couldn't get back in front of it. You could see what was going to happen. I just couldn't do anything about it. They're 2-on-1. I keep forgetting that they spring their defensemen, just kind of summon them in too. Pretty cool, but forget. Nice shot, Lemmy. Perfect pass by Stevie Lauder. So this is going pretty well so far. We have not played these guys on Expert. We've only ever played them on Standard. But we are doing pretty well. That goalie would have been probably goalie interference in the real world here, but obviously no rules, we don't care. And I have 4 goals on these guys in the first period. It's saying a lot right now. Our team is rolling. Having the ability to have all of these rebounds is so helpful, especially since this ability is on 2 of our superstars here. Wow, okay, that was a pretty good flurry by them, but our goalie was able to keep everything out. We got quite a bit of padding, but again, leads can honestly evaporate in this game very fast. If you've seen any of our videos, especially the one from yesterday against the officials on Expert, you can see that the game truly can and does change on a dime. It keeps it exciting and makes it super frustrating at the same time, so depending on how you look at it. 22-9 for shots in a single period. Unreal. We have control of this play. We have control of the game. Got to keep pumping along here. We need rubber. We got to come home with some rubber so we can pump Angus a little bit more or experiment with some skills. I'm not sure what's going to be a bigger benefit at this point. Again, I really do wish the random skill ability let you experiment with some other skills that you don't have unlocked, just so you knew whether or not it was worth the money. I believe this is going to mercy the Cup Cultists, and we shut them out. We didn't even have to play half the game to drown these guys, so that was a clobbering. Pretty good, honestly, for a team that I don't really feel like has a whole lot going for it. At this point, I don't know if we stand to gain more from a 25 overall when we're losing, or if we go, or if time goes faster when we're in the lead. I think I want to have the buff. No. Yeah. We know if we make it to the golfers, which I'm feeling all of a sudden pretty good about, we know that they're going to get stronger every period, and I think if we have 25 overall when we're losing, if they are taking a lead in at any point of the game, we need time to be able to get that back, but we also want to be able to have additional stats or attributes that's going to kind of help us along the way here. So this isn't going to be any effect on us when we're leading or when it's tied, but if we're losing, this is when we're going to have our entire team have a 25 overall kick up, and you can see that's going to be pretty good. We're going to have some 95, 96, going to be into the high 70s. Our lowest player is going to be overall 70. That's not anything to scoff at by any means here. So you can see with this one, we're going to grab a talent here, and then we're going to boot off into our camp as much as I want to go for another talent and just really stack as many talents as we can. Obviously, we know some of our talents are kind of stacking at resting during the camp phase, so we got to keep pumping that. That's going to get us some additional overalls anyways, so going to be super helpful. Just hopefully we can pick up this extra talent here, and I won't feel so bad about going after the camp, but we got to close this one out. Ooh, that was close. Angus had a chance really quickly. Ooh, Stevie Lauder is the challenge game king. Again, single-handedly almost earns his team a talent. Pretty good because he seems to pick up a lot of rebounds at the front of the net even without him having that ability. What do we want? I don't like any of these. Slap shots knock surrounding players. I don't know if we want that because we slap shot a lot from the front of the net, even though I don't necessarily want to. I don't want it to affect our ability of picking up rebounds. So maybe we will just add safety first onto one of our defenders, our highest checking defender, just to make sure he's doing what he needs to do. and hopefully getting involved and getting in their way. So again, we said we're going to rest here just to give Angus a 6 overall bonus and everybody else 3. We're going to be superstars at this point. They are going to be very, very good. Again, we take a 25 overall bonus if we're losing at any point. Every time we've played the Mountaineers, we have not lost, but again, we've only ever played them on standard, and the games have always been close, and they've always been crazy, so we'll see if we can keep this up here. Hopefully we can. I'm not ready to take another L. It would be very redeeming. Even though it's just on standard, it would be very redeeming after all of this to come away with a win, because I've been getting obliterated our last 2 episodes here, so it would be a very nice change. Very nice change. So again, because we're leading right now, we are not going to get our 25 overall, but ooh, he almost helped us there. That was crazy. We almost had a very cool angle on their goalie. Where if we get the opportunity to shoot with Angus, quick draw might be super beneficial if we pull us into an angle and we can kind of just quickly take advantage of. See, we got to really be careful too with Clementine, because she rips slap shots so fast that it just keeps putting it out and over, and it doesn't give us a chance for a secondary kind of chance or pickup at that. So we'll keep taking away this net here as much as we possibly can. Kind of screwed me up there. Ooh, good little chance. Got a chance for a rebound, Stevie Lauder. I'm trying to pick you up, buddy, but I can't. I can't pick you. That sucked because I wanted him to chase that puck down. We had an opportunity. Good check. Good check. I don't know. Sometimes these pucks really make a weird bounce. Like it's going around the corner, and then all of a sudden it hits like a stanchion and then goes up over the glass. Really, really weird sometimes. Good little shot from Angus. Pretty crappy rebound, even though it did rebound. I missed that check pretty bad. Opened up quite a bit of space for them. Stevie Lauder, though, going in. Little weak shot. Again, he didn't actually get the rebound chance there, but his dash tried to catch up with Angus to get that check, but he couldn't. It was too fast. I don't know what that goalie was doing. He was hugging the post on the way wrong side, so it was nice to be able to take advantage of that little exploitation there. Ooh, another nice slapper from Angus. One more goal and we'll end up nicely. This is the most goals that we've scored on them for sure. Take him out. Go into the second period with a 3-0 lead over the Mountaineers. 11 shots to 7, so closer in terms of shots. Obviously, with their kind of grappling hooks being all over the place, it's kind of hard to get an idea of where they're going to be. Ooh, pumped a hole in the glass there, and again, because she slapped it, it's up and over the glass, so her having super shot power is not that helpful. We have to just wrist shot with her home, but I feel like she's always in a good position to take a one-timer, and I don't know if it's me double hitting X to make her charge up for that, or if she's just kind of wired to slap, but gonna wrist shot, nice little shot. You can see the power was a little different. Obviously they were able to kind of block that one up over the glass there, so. Stevie Lauder though, nice little slapper. Nice slap from Angus. He's got the perfect power right now, whatever his shot power is. We mercy the Mountaineers, so that's a nice one too. Got 10 straight goals over the opposition. Never thought I would see that based on getting used in expert. So we're up to 126 rubber. Again, nothing to scoff at. Double their shots there. I don't really want either of those, so let's pick Marauder, but we got to be smart about who we put this on. So he's got 74 shot power. You can see Clementine McShaggy, that's why she's roofing everything. 95 shot power is just too much. So 30 checking, hit opponents without the puck in the offensive zone. So who do we want that on? I'm not really sure who we want that on, because I want all of my, I think we'll put it on our other defender here. He's got pretty good checking anyways. I don't want to put it on my wing because I want all of our offensive people to be an option for us, and our defenders are rarely up in the play. On the odd chance that Stu is, we will kind of roll with that. I really want to go for a talent again, but again, we know that doing 3 overall for our players is helpful, and it's going to give 6 to Angus here. So So we've gotten some pretty pumped up. You can see Angus is all green, which seldom happens. Clementine is going to be just clapping bombs from our end, which is scary. I don't want to keep pumping her up, but I don't really have a choice if I want to get everybody else kind of even keel. And we know attributes are important for the last game here, so let's make it there first. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but we are playing the disco team against these elites here. 2-period game, our last one before the golfers. So let's lock this one down, get a berth in the final there. These guys like playing a lot of music. They like playing a lot of music. Ooh, that was close. Okay, so we just gotta not clap bombs from as close as we have been. We're gonna just come into the zone if we're with Clementine. We're just gonna come into the zone and shoot the puck. That's all we're gonna do. That's all we're gonna do. I don't want her to be a pass option on a one-timer. She might end up being. We'll have to kind of figure out a way to make that better. As you can see with that, I tried just going in with Stevie Lauder there. Ooh. Keep dancing. They must have goalie dance too, that makes sense. And then they have the disco obviously also. So we're going to be dancing every time that our goalie makes a save, just like they are supposed to be. Haven't seen it work in a little while, but trying one-on-one. She's going one-on-one with the great one. Ooh, did not see that as an option. Didn't really have a way to take that away anyways, but oh, I was hoping that Clem would have been able to sneak that rebound, but she did not. Trying to make it that they don't get a shot. Ooh, goalie with good little blocker to the head. Gotta take these guys away. Rip to Clem again. So just a little wrist there. And I don't know. I did not think Angus hit that, but apparently he did. We don't care. He hit that up in the air. So we have 2 goals now. We get a little for the end of the period and feel pretty good about ourselves. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Stevie Lauder. Not that one. Not that one. And we got that one. Yes, we did. Okay, we just pounded that one to get our third here. So can't complain about that. We got a 3-0 lead going into the third. We're not done yet, though. Referee is down. That's for all of the bad calls he's made on us in the past. Gotta watch my passes, though. Still almost gave that one right back out. So 3 goals in the first period. Can't complain about how that one went. Got pretty good padding. I don't see them scoring 3 on us in a period. 26-9 for shots. So I feel like we're dominating a lot of the play. 1 more goal and we'll mercy it here, and it'll be 14 straight for us. So I'm super down for that, because again, we've been getting obliterated. So it's amazing how much easier standard is feeling right now compared to expert. Whereas I felt like they were a little bit more balanced before. It was like a next kind of logical progression. I just don't see how you get better in expert. There's nothing that makes your team better. There's just a bunch of like random goals. I mean, obviously I could pass a little tighter, and like the AI is definitely better as expected, but just having a tough time on expert, especially compared to standard here. We've taken these last couple of guys to the cleaners. Wow. Okay. I didn't get the check on him, but I did on guard him. I keep forgetting that we have that too, because again, I feel like it's something that you don't really see all that often. Nice little chance there. Probably should have just tomahawked him instead of going for that check, but sometimes I really just want to lay the body. Good shot, Stevie Lauder. Angus could not turn around quick enough to get that. That was too high. Good shot, Stevie Lauder, and a nice little crank. Stevie Lauder is going to mercy the disco team. So again, that's 14 straight goals for us. Can't complain. Can't complain. Things have been going way better. This is way better than even our first kind of complete standard run through. I don't know if it's because we've spent a little bit of time in expert now and have a pretty good idea of how things go. We're going to do briefcase at this point because I don't know if we really need accuracy and stuff. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt, but I feel like obviously with scoring 14-0, we're doing okay. And this is going to be super helpful. We know we're going into our last kind of boss game here, so to be able to call a goal back against the golfers is going to be super helpful, I feel. Now, I don't know, do we go for overall again? I think we do. We're going to get essentially, she'll be 79, he'll be 60, 61, and 54, plus a potential 25, kind of give or take there. Could be better than having additional talent, so we're going to just go with what we've been ripping, and we're going to go overall. So we got some really good overall. For our superstars anyways. Our guys in the 60s are no big deal. I feel like when we did this the first time, when we first successfully completed this, we were into the 70s, and then still probably had bonuses on top of that, but honestly I can't exactly remember. But we got to remember that we have briefcase. My plan is to just call back whatever their first goal is, call it back, just so that we can make use of that briefcase. And I have to realize too, this game happens so fast. I have to remember that the kind of tan parts are representative of sand bunkers as in golf, which makes total sense. I never put 2 and 2 together before, but in having some conversations with you guys, it makes total sense. I, again, don't know how I didn't put it together before. Also, we're canceling that one, so bye-bye, Rosie O'Donnell, and we'll call that one back. This game's happening very fast. I feel like in my head I was just waiting for that first goal to happen to make sure that I didn't forget to use briefcase, so we can play the game as intended now. But again, I remember that this match always happens very fast. That we just didn't stand a chance on. A couple of unfortunate checks at the very beginning, and everybody got kind of tied up. That even our goalie was super fooled. They have an unreal checking ability. Don't fall. Wow. We're going to very much need to rely on just our shooting ability at this point, because we're not going to be able to outspeed them. We're not going to be able to outcheck them. We're going to need to really clean up on rebounds if we can get in tight and just clap bombs. We got to take them out just by shooting. Chopping their legs out. That's the only way we're actually going to be able to have these guys fall to the ground here. Clem really wanted to shoot there, couldn't get it. There was just absolute carnage going on in front of the net. We could not complete that pass. They were able to check that. Now Mark Bench is too slow. Ooh, I almost passed that into the net for them. It's not what I wanted, but gives us an interesting angle. Gonna dash back, take away the pass. Clean up that rebound, one or the other here. They missed the Tomahawk. The goalie, we had her beat. Let's go. That was a close one. They thought we were going to follow that around and just backhand it, but we were able to go around forehand, which is super, super nice. Nice, got a nice little block on that there. Oh, wow. Very good save on our goalie. Nobody can scoop this puck up. It was dug in the dirt for some reason. Nice little shot. Got a couple of weird bounces there. They stripped that from us. Got to just pass because we're going to get shelled in a second if we don't. Clem got leveled. Absolutely leveled. They are putting on a clinic right now. Nice shot from Angus. So we've got them dancing every time we can take a shot and make the goalie make a save, which is kind of helpful because it stops their entire team. Because they're so fast, their entire team is getting locked in it. They're still dancing as we're shooting. 15 to 13 for shots. Honestly, this game happens so fast. You can't count on checking. You really just have to kind of hope and pray. Like oh my. It just happens so quickly. So quickly. You just really got to watch that you don't mess up your passes. Oh, let's go. A great one. That was amazing. That was amazing. So we rebound chance. We were able to spring it. We got the rebound wide on the other side, which is super helpful. Nice little shot from Stu, a little backhander there. Oh yeah, good shot, very close. Goalie, just leave it, don't come out. I wonder if their goalie would bite like that too if we bury it in the sand dunes, because you can see how much it slows the puck down there. Nice. Good shot by Stevie. Trying to take that away. I could see what they were trying to do and just, again, getting that pass option there. Ooh. It was helpful in having the goalie dance there and having the rebound. It almost worked as intended there. I don't know how that came out to them, but it is what it is. They were able to get that one. I'm not sure why I got locked there. I guess I couldn't move with him. Nice shot. Very good chance. Flatten. Clean up the rebound. Just gotta keep getting on them on those angles. Nice chance. Angus. Oh, Clem was ripped up there. So she does not seem to have, I know obviously her shot power is super high. It's got to be at 100 at this point, but she is not breaking the glass like she was before. It always kind of trips me out. It makes me think that I have a player down in the other zone when it's really just the puck at using the red indicator. I don't understand why it does that sometimes, but I gotta stop passing into the sand dunes. Ooh, that's gonna lose me the game. I did that either side both times there. Keep just passing into the bunker. See if I can kind of get that back and just make the conscious decision. I'd rather at that point just go to face off every time and just lose it instead of trying to play those. I keep honestly forgetting about the bunker until it's too late. I'm gonna try and rip that. Nice little chance. Back out. Come on, Mark Bench. Stevie Louder. Good chance, good chance. Ooh. It's going to be an intense third period, everybody. This game quickly turned around. We were winning 3-1, and it is now 3-3. Based on, I had really two bad passes there at the end of the period as I was goalie, just passing it into the bunker. But I really need this rubber haul here to be able to kind of make it somewhere. And it's been a pretty good run so far, so I'd like to be able to cap this one off with a win because it's been miserable this last little while in terms of getting anywhere in this game. Tomahawk not doing anything. I did not have possession when I went to move that puck, and then I got possession. I cannot. Wow. Dash through the dune there. Clementine, let's go! Oh, streaking. Okay, we got lucky there. We got one back. Got a little bit of padding. Got a hat trick for Clementine. You can see the hats are still rolling in here. I'm gonna try and keep this out of the sand dunes. Nice shot there by Angus. Leveled. Disarmed. With on guard there. Well, I don't know where Angus went. Oh, okay, he went back to the net. Ooh, I did that again. I gotta watch that. Oh my, oh my. They are clapping. Oh. Really good chances there to clean that up. Couldn't get it though. Obviously that one was high and wide there. Angus again. Couldn't bat that one out of the sky. Wow, he got teleported to the other side of the net. I'm just going to clear this. Angus is still back. I don't know why he lost his stick, but he's got to go to the bench to get another one. Doesn't even have Tomahawk ability on right now. Wow, we got very lucky. We can't scoop that now, though. We just can't pick this friggin' puck up. What's going on? So we were able to like avoid the dunes there, which is super helpful. We got Tomahawk, so that's not any good, but whoa! We got slow Stewie here. the dash. Let's go, buds. Oh, took the legs out. No. Come on, Clem. Oh, God. Clear. Just keep it back in their end. Yes, let's go. Let's go. We got the W. Okay. It was only a standard win, but we're finally going to get some rubber that we can bring this back. Like I said, I think if we do one more probably standard playthrough, maybe on the next episode here, we might have enough to kind of do some stuff. We ended up getting a new superstar here, Sergey Lancelov. I'm not sure how this game determines when it's time to unlock these people, but interesting to get him. Not sure what his deal is. Let's pop in, see how it makes the most sense to use this rubber. Honestly, I'm not sure. I wish it was easier to know because you have no idea really what these skills are like. I have not seen anybody use slow-mo. I have not seen anybody use the dragon shout. I have not used... And it's expensive to just kind of experiment, especially if it sucks. Like, you really don't know. So, attributes, again, it's going to cost us 45 to get 1 speed point. That's not a good bang for the buck here, but we could probably get everybody, for each category at least, pretty close to level 7, and then at that point I would consider Rory pretty well topped out for the majority of it, or Angus at least, so let's do that. And I value shot checking over, or shot power over checking, okay. So our next one here, we need another couple of rubber, but we're going to have everything capped out at level 7, and then each upgrade is only a point, so I don't care too much about getting beyond that because it's way too expensive for what it is. Honestly, even at 40 rubber, 2 points isn't all that worth it, but I want to just kind of get everything even keel here. We're going to have a pretty good overall considering our next thing is going to get a 7, so he's going to have lowest for accuracy, but he'll be in and around a 60, probably 2 overall, so that's not too bad, especially to start every game that way. We got him a good couple of upgrades there, but again, it's just very hard to tell what is going to make the most sense here for skills. We've not seen magnet. We know what some of these do, but there's probably about 3 of them that we haven't actually seen used. Grappling hook, I feel like would be so insane. This grappling hook could be really cool if there's players on the breakaway, but again, I feel like it's like Tomahawk and you have to be able to aim it, so I don't know if that's good or bad. Slow-mo temporarily slows time. That's cool. That might be more beneficial than a dragon shout, knock everyone around you. I'm assuming that must knock everybody down, which could be super helpful too. It sucks if it knocks our own players down, but again, if it says everybody, I would imagine that it is. But that could be a game breaker also. So I think, honestly, in our next video, we're going to try and maybe do 2 standard playthrough rip-throughs. 2 standard playthroughs, just to rip through them and collect as much rubber as we can. And maybe wait to spend our rubber until we've completed both of those. And we're going to have either 200 and change, or we will have 100 and change and be able to either get slow-mo or dragon shout, and then also complete our last attribute upgrade on Angus for a little while before we start diving into some of these superstars. But let's just have a look here and see what Sergey Lancelov's deal is. So he's overall 68. Ooh, that's very good. Very good for only 25. And he also has the redirect off the face. He's got 120 checking. Interesting. Okay. So this is why they are so hard to check and also just pump us when they do check. So that's interesting to see. You can see here there's still probably 4 people that we do not have unlocked yet. Not sure how you get them, but probably progressing through expert. Looks like probably a cultist here, somebody from the discos. This is probably a mountaineer, obviously, just based on the grappling hook. And then I'm not sure who this would be. Another mountaineer, probably. It doesn't look like you get any of the golfers, which I'm kind of surprised, but we'll have to see just how we keep going through all of this here. But not sure if I'm ready to add anybody to our lineup. Actually, I'm becoming more and more a fan. I know I keep kind of mentioning about quick draw here. And he has Bouncy McBounce, so he could be very cool. The only problem with him is he does not start with an ability, and it's so helpful to have 2 abilities. Even though I feel like Tomahawk we don't use as much as we used to, it definitely helps in a pinch and when you remember to have it, or when you remember to use it. Opponent lose the puck in a radius kazoo. Interesting. Yeah, very, 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 very interesting. We're gonna have to play with these a little later, but I think that's kind of the plan for the next episode. If you're still here listening to this one, if you spent any amount of time on this one, we really appreciate your time. Give us a like, subscribe to Friendly Frenzy Games, drop a comment and communicate it with us on this video. Let us know what's working for you. Again, obviously we are very clearly having some issues in Expert, so I want to know, especially if any of you guys have used any of these more complicated or more expensive skills, let me know which one works for you. Would you recommend slow-mo at 100? Would you recommend Dragon Shout at 200? Are they just kind of little fun things to get once you've basically completed the game and you're looking to spend some rubber, or are they actually as beneficial as they have the potential of being? Let us know in the comments. Please, 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 looking for any sort of tips here so that we can kind of get back to the horse that we were on Expert. Just looking to wrap up the Expert playthrough so we can continue to farm and just unlock some of these rarer achievements here in unlocking all of the superstars and unlocking all of the skills. That would be super, super helpful and super awesome. Again, give us a like, subscribe to Friendly Frenzy Games. We've got much more content coming down the pipe as we continue to chug along on this journey here. Appreciate everybody who's been along the ride, and appreciate all of the engagement that you guys have engaged with us and shown us all of the love up to this point. So just want to keep that moving forward, and we will chat with you all very, very soon. Have a good day, guys. Thanks again for checking this one out. Chris here from Friendly Frenzy Games saying peace.